Fire, fire, fire.
It's so over. We're actually finished. Oh no, what's happening to me? Am I canceled? Is it finally my time? I'm so privileged and so honored. It's finally happened.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rip here. So this is not exactly anything new, but recently I've come to really appreciate and acknowledge the fact that I'm so blessed that I no longer have to seek out content. The content seeks out me. And many examples of this happen when V-tweeters in the scene, they try to make threads calling out all these supposedly problematic VTubers for attention on Twitter.
Yes, of
and
course.
it's always unhinged and it always backfires and only serves to provide people like myself, targets of those threads, more content to enjoy with my
If you attack me first, I'm allowed to slam back, okay? Yeah, like, you punch up, I don't know, I'm allowed to defend myself.
audience. Now, this is an example of a VTuber who I would never have discovered otherwise until they decided to call out me and many other content creators as well. This is the main thread of what we're going to talk about today.
I'm on
so
the list.
They say this: if you're my mutual and you proceed to follow or support any of these accounts, unfollow me. Racism in the VTuber community won't change unless there are VTubers to actively fight against, and I will proudly stand against racist VTubers in the community.
Okay, citation needed. I didn't know this. I didn't know what happened. When did I become racist?
Now, we will address all of the blatant and unfounded slander in just a second, but you can see the examples from just this part of the thread. There's more parts to this, but we begin with SmugAlana, Powder, myself, and Kirsha. Now, this whole thing is predicated on follow policing, which is the lamest thing any person can ever do. That's when you...
I literally have followed as an equal endorsement in my fucking list, man.
basically tell other people who they're allowed to follow on social media or not. But this is even kind of lazier, to be honest. This is lazy activism here because they're not even saying if you follow these people, I'm going to block you. No, they say, if you follow these people, please unfollow me. I'm not going to take an active step against you, but it's all on you to police yourself in this situation. But you can see there's some terms like VTuber community, which, by the way, there's no such thing as a VTuber community. The only community you should ever care about is your community. If you care about some greater VTuber community, you're probably going to get some very mixed messages as to what people actually want, because any sort of semblance of a VTuber community or anyone who wants to appeal to it tend to be the most insufferable activists who care way more about tweeting than actually making enjoyable content.
Let me guess. I almost want to look them up. Zekil Ian VTuber. Do they stream, I wonder? Or are they a complete V-tweeter? Twitch. Okay, they have a Twitch. Good start. Some of these people don't have a Twitch, period. 138 followers. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, the jokes write themselves, chat. This makes a lot of sense.
But also, we have this whole thing predicated on racism in the VTubing community, citing people like myself, and of course, throughout this entire thread, there will be zero evidence of this slander. But if you want to see what racism in the VTubing scene...
They haven't streamed since August of 2025, and they call themselves a VTuber. Like, bro.
Looks like, look no further than the original poster themselves. So, quoting this person attacking Kirsha, saying, so much Kirsha hate has been on my timeline recently, and to that I say, keep it going, guys. I love to see those racist Nazi Mayo Moon crickets get...
Dude, that's a slur! And you're just saying it back. I'm fighting my racism with more racism.
Dragged.
What does it mean? It's a very, very derogatory old school slur from like years and years ago. Nobody really uses it anymore, but like it's essentially like, yeah, it's a racist. Not the male part, the other part. I don't even know if I can say it. I feel dirty like even thinking about it. It's a very, very derogatory term.
To filth.
Yeah, this is
Now,
slur
seeing this
status
not only
for sure.
racist post, but also one that is directing harassment towards other people.
I mean, slaves who sing
The
at night in the
original poster of the
fields.
thread were
Oh, yeah, because crickets sing at night. Yeah.
looking at today said, "Love a racist black queen. F that B, Kirsha."
Can
Wow.
I just say how bad your spelling must be if you can't even spell the person's name, the characters on the screen, and you can't copy it? Like, it's literally right there. Like, I could dismiss it. It's like, oh, maybe it's a typo. Like, buddy, it's literally right there.
So that's what actual racism and celebrating racism looks like when you're a VTuber.
SmugAlana.
But wait, there's more. So this is all, by the way, most of this is from the last couple of days. This individual, a black man, saw this thread that we're talking about today and said, hey, notice how they never have any proof of racism.
Thank you, King. That's crazy. Wow. Let me guess. They call you a racist slur back. What the fuck are we doing? I feel dirty saying this out loud. They love defending racists. For those that aren't well aware of slurs and you're an innocent soul, this term is used by people to call other black people slurs. It's essentially saying like you're defending them because you're whipped and you can't think for yourself. Yeah, honestly, I think it would have been more cultural, like more culturally appropriate for you to call him an Uncle Tom, because this term is very outdated.
And the OP
I've seen them call him
basically
Uncle
calls
Toms.
them a slur that is like a self-hating black man. That was their response.
Yeah,
to seeing someone just
black person.
ask for proof.
So bad.
It's crazy. I mean, these people, the meme will live on forever. These supposed
say it with your
anti-racists
chest, man.
being the most bigoted people you will ever see. But wait up! That wasn't even the first time they used that term this week, referring to another black person, and then they ended by saying, F you coward. Now,
You need to stop being a pussy and just say it with your chest. Because they're not even saying... Because if you drop the RAC, that's the slur. That's the slur that people use for other people when they're trying to be, super, super ignorant and racist. It's the
let me show you
slur,
what a coward looks like. Someone who makes a very, very, very aggressive post calling out all these content creators, and then when people give you any sort of flack, you start hiding all of the replies. Sounds like a whole lot of whining. LOL. What a loser. You and your followers
Did they block them?
are to be this petty. None of them are racist. Where is your evidence? Sounds like virtue signaling. I know Alana, Rev, and Kirsha are far from racist because I actively watch their content. And I can prove that your claim is BS just by posting a few video links.
This is what I was talking about. I don't know if this was related or anything, but these people love to attach themselves to bigger streamers or bigger content creators that actually put themselves out there so that they can get a crumb of like virtue signaling clout, calling them racist and shit.
Tagging SmugAlana saying you finally made the list. Congratulations, SmugAlana.
Thank you.
Isn't SmugAlana apolitical? Just jump over to Blue Sky, you'll fit right in. Big Reddit energy. Thanks. I followed all of them. My queen finally made it.
I mean, I'm finally the bride and not the bridesmaid.
Man, you people are so cooked.
I'm in there.
People like you should be sued for defamation. In reality, these people would be absolutely cooked.
No, it's literally not worth it. If anything, it just brings me more content. I think I heard this from Kirsha. of there being multiple people that came into her stream. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but I remember seeing this clip a while ago, maybe 2 years ago. Kirsche saying, yeah, there's a lot of people that say, like, oh, they see, like, a post that goes viral of, like, Kirsche saying, like, she's racist or a Nazi. Then they go to check her out, and they're like, nah, I actually kind of like this chick. She's like, actually not racist or a Nazi. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? And it, like, gives them +1 a viewer. Like, it's not even worth suing or, like, trying to silence these people because you just prove yourself by, like, you keep going. Just keep making your content.
But nobody wants to go through the trouble of bringing a lawsuit against people like this because what are you going to get out of it? Like, where are you going to get some sort of a tangible sort of award from people like this? Because I don't imagine someone who's tweeting literally every 2 seconds all day and nights really has deep pockets, ladies and gentlemen. That is not any sort of a judgment call based on anything other than the fact that I don't think tweeting literally every 10 minutes all day and night.
This person has 7,000 tweets and they don't even make content. I have 9,000 tweets, barely. And I've been doing this for 3 years. Well, 3.5. Let's round it out. I make 1 post a day when I do streams, basically. I've been doing that since, like, day 1, basically. Like, how terminally online are you? Like, you could be farming content. Like, you don't even do that. You just virtue signaling and doing lip service on Twitter.
Is really someone who's got a lot going on, okay? I literally was looking for the original thread because I saw someone else posting about it. And I went to the OP's Twitter account, and I just started scrolling. Like, surely I'll find it at least in a minute. I scrolled for several minutes, and it was almost filled entirely with deranged posts about chibi reviews. But I eventually get down, like, several minutes. I'm like, where is this thing? And I look at the post that is currently several minutes in, and it was only from 4 hours ago. All that to cover 4 hours of ground. So I had to actually keyword search all this stuff, which is, you know, not a big deal. But you also saw a lot of stuff about SmugAlana. So you look at SmugAlana. What on earth did SmugAlana do to end up on this list?
No idea.
The OP has an answer. She supports them. That's it, guys.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. I didn't realize they're following and looking at people's content made me racist too. It's racism by proxy, chat.
That's it. You're now a racist.
That's it.
So this is a pretty giga-brained strategy right here. What they do is they slander a group of content creators for simply existing, and they have no evidence to
It's
prove
so over for me.
any of the claims.
It's time to contact gamer subs. It's so jover.
And then they look at the people who support them, however that looks, by the way, and they say, you are now racist for supporting these people I slandered as racists. Brilliant stuff, ladies and gentlemen. It is a reach on top of a reach. Now, there's a lot about Kirsche in this whole thing.
If you unfollow me because someone said I'm racist with no fucking evidence whatso fucking ever, we don't want you here. It's all right. You wouldn't be able to handle it anyway. You were probably just a tourist.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a reach on top of a reach. Now, also, there's a lot about Kirsche in this whole thing, of course, because, you know, she ends up in all these threads just like me. Yep, and I wonder, like, why is this person so angry at us? Well, you look at their content and, well, you can see the Bum Reb Desu, okay? You can see it's doing really well.
Who the fuck is Miss Lala?
4 likes,
I thought your name was Zekiel? Isn't Ezekiel an angel from the Bible or some shit?
3 dislikes. Banger. But they were talking about the advanced situation, and they were looking at this Kirsche tweet about it that I reviewed myself several times. And let's just jump right into the content and see their sterling criticism of me and pointing out me and Kirsche's hypocrisy.
Okay, so let's see what Kirch has to say. I hate Kirch. Me personally, I hate this bitch. I hate this bitch.
Kirch? What? Who's Kirch? Oh, she said Kirch. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was like, who's Kirch?
Oh my man, I should have blocked. I think I blocked it. But I had to unblock it to get a
Church?
No,
Yeah,
it
she's
wasn't my
Church now.
screenshot. Someone else's screenshot. So Kay said, having a disagreement on Twitter is not worth uninvolved people trying to struggle session a sponsor into dropping a critic. Kirch, don't let me beat your palm ass. Don't let me clock your ass. You and Rev are like the major people who
Where's your
like to
mouth
get people kicked out of their
lady?
jobs. When you're like, fuck Charlie Kirk and all that shit, you're like, get them out of their jobs, get them out of the country and all that shit. You and Rev were like the major people who were saying that shit. So I don't want to hear that hypocrisy.
Bro, you are speaking 10 million miles a minute. You're putting XQC to shame.
Coming off your mouth.
Okay.
Holy moly.
The main people trying to get people deported and losing their jobs for saying F. Charlie Kirk.
There.
Yeah, it's not us. That's in your headcanon. The only thing, I mean, I guess I can try to speak for Kirsha here. I think the only thing we ever cared about was people
all I heard was I hate Kirsha. That's about it.
Glorifying political violence against someone like him and being ghoulish in their responses. You didn't have to like him as a person.
Yeah.
So I don't know what headcanon you're operating on, but okay.
He played by the logic, Rev sent his community to say mean words to Lala's replies, which he didn't do. Then Lala sent a community to financially ruin well. Oh, Rev has been a major contributor to a lot of people losing their sponsorships for saying things that he solely I disagree with. And I think it's...
Okay, so they're bringing up the advanced thing, and the situation they're describing was the one we got a little preview at earlier. We're talking about advanced with me and that situation, and then she's referring to this person who she celebrated as a proud racist, by the way.
Yikes.
This person lost a sponsorship with Advanced when I called them out because they said this. I mean, they not only directed harassment towards Kirsha.
Look at that ratio too. 800 comments to 700,000 views.
They called her a slur. Like, this is crazy. And then people compare this to what I said in the whole Advanced situation, which it's my opinion, I did absolutely nothing wrong. It's not in any way comparable to something like this. It's crazy to think that this is what people think I say in my tweets. They think I'm the one saying...
Yes, they openly will tell people that you are like this when they're just doing it themselves anyway. Yeah, accuse your enemy of what you're doing. Confuse them.
Slurs in directing harassment campaigns against people and saying it openly and directly. No, it's the people who are crying about how awful and terrible we are. In this scenario, this little scenario with 4 of us here, only 2 of us are saying slurs and directing harassment campaigns. Guess which ones are not those people? Me and Kirsha. But anyways, there's also this interesting reply down at the bottom of the original thread. You can see it got 1,000 likes and 66,000 views. So people are paying attention to this. What's the content of any of these? Mostly VTuber drama.
Okay, that's accurate.
Okay. It's all making sense.
Yeah.
It's all making sense now, ladies and gentlemen.
People love to call me VTuber slop or whatever, like drama slop. Okay, that's fine. What else? What else is there to talk about, man? That's what I want to talk about. I talk about other things other than drama slop, and then people like it. That's not my problem. Yeah, like what? React slop? Okay, then what? Tell everybody to stop reacting. I find it fun. I watch people react myself. Like I do it all the time.
I get it now. I get the root of the problem here.
I'm a slop
but
consumer.
Of course, they're
I
not
love
done.
some slop.
They include some more, mind you. In the context
some
of
friend slop?
Racist VTubers. I'm really glad to see Asmund.
Asmund Gold is a VTuber now. Let's go.
Golds popping up in the thread here. I did not know he was a VTuber. What? That is crazy. That model is so convincing. He's got us fooled for many, many years.
And look at the screenshots too. Look at the screenshot. They have mutuals that follow Asmund Gold. Yeah, are you gonna fucking follow police them and tell them to fucking unfollow you? Oh, that's too bad. You don't want to put in the work? That's crazy.
He's got us fooled for many, many years. But look at the types of comparisons here. You have Celestium,
it's just to block him as
we
well.
talked about recently, who's been getting flack for being a Christian VTuber, open about her beliefs. And she's in the same vein as someone like this down here, some dude who literally LARPed as a Nazi VTuber, like actually wore the uniform and said crazy, actually bigoted stuff. But somehow these two things are on the same sort of wavelength and value in this thread. And if you think those things are in any way comparable, you're absolutely insane. But wait, they're not done yet. They add this. Same for these B words too.
Oh, what did Pippa do? Oh, she's just racist.
Referring to BananaJuju and Pippa Pipkin. And someone says, what did Pippa do?
Everything. She's a rabbit. She's a racist rabbit.
As racist fan base, racist remarks on stream.
Citation needed. Since when?
Citation needed. Ladies and gentlemen.
Where?
But of course, then what did BananaJuju do? Well, I have a pretty good inkling. The reason people brigaded her, and when I say brigaded her and who did it, I mean V-tweeters primarily, who went out there and were mad because her VTuber model has dreadlocks with fair skin, which is just a big no-no for a lot of people. Dare you? And despite the fact that it's based on a real-life appearance, didn't matter to those people. They just popped off and called her all sorts of terrible things, which ironically enough blew up her following. But then we got some honorable mentions. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. You forgot...
Add Cha-Cha to the list. Oh my god, bro.
Rev's trad wife Straub. So many W's I'm collecting right here. Amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean the guild by association, of course, but Cha-Cha, of course.
But they say had her blocked for a long time. Okay, you can block whoever you want, just don't start slandering people. That's really all this boils down to, right, ladies and gentlemen? But this person says, perfect. I would question possibly adding Cha-Cha to that list after her recent remarks, but up to you.
I love how they don't fucking say it because they're such fucking pussies, and they also don't provide a clip or anything. Yeah, Cha-Cha made a fucking ice joke. Wow, that's crazy. She's Latina? Whoa. Making jokes? Not allowed.
Oh, yes.
No.
Let's add the Hispanic VTuber who made a joke about her friend being detained by ICE because she wasn't streaming a lot recently, and that was like the joke. Yeah, let's add her in. Yeah, she's cooked. She's problematic. She's a racist now, according to these people.
They don't watch her, too. They always... The people who always say that they watch you and that they unfollow you, they don't want to watch you anymore, there's maybe like a fraction of a percentage that do actually do that. But then 99.99% of those people that do, they never follow you on Twitter. They don't enjoy your content. They just do it to virtue signal. Like, yeah, I'm a fan. And like, you lost a fan. It's like, you never followed me in the first place, bitch. What?
Another honorable mention.
Just a fucking
going to Rima Evenstar. Yes, that's right. Rima Evenstar.
She's not racist, but definitely supports them. Oh no, following someone on Twitter means you support them wholeheartedly and agree with every single opinion that they possibly could have. Oh my god.
Is a racist according to this person, even though they say she's not one, but definitely supports them, which is a bit of a problem because you said if people support those included in this thread, that makes them a racist too. Interesting. Very interesting. Of all the people, Rima, that's crazy. And the funny thing is too, like I've known Rima for a while. We've always gotten along. I respect her. And I think we probably disagree on plenty of things, but we don't go for each other's throats and want to like disconnect from one another or cancel each other because, well, we're normal, mature people who can disagree on things and still get along.
No way!
I know, crazy
Just for the record, I have disagreed with almost every single person at some point that I've reacted to. I don't fucking do that. I do it even with Asmid. I'm like, no way, really? Polite disagreement, but still agreeing for the most part on some of their points? Oh my god. That's horrible. Oh, he said something I don't like. That means I have to unfollow him and condemn him. Rev too. I've disagreed with some of his points sometimes.
But it
Now
would
I
blow
gotta
the
stop
minds
watching
of
his
people like this.
videos?
But wait!
Crazy.
There's more! The thread doesn't even end there, ladies and gentlemen. It goes even further. Sort of. Because they just quoted their original thread and included some of the same names and then just reshuffled them.
It's
Are
just
we
to
gonna get
farm
more threads?
content, bro.
I'd love to see more threads.
You know, I would honestly respect this fucking stupid hustle, right? If they actually streamed. But they don't. They don't make content. They post, like, what, YouTube videos or something, like, once every, you know, blue moon. They don't stream. They don't do anything. Like, you're doing this, you're yelling into the void. She's farming. She's not even farming. She's not getting anything out of it, basically.
This is great content. I enjoy reacting to this
Could
stuff.
have been the
Like I
XQC of
said,
VTubing. Yeah,
it's a great moment when you realize and appreciate that you don't have to even seek out content anymore. It seeks you out.
It just
And
comes
that's
to
pretty
you.
neat. But anyways,
No
that's
check
going to do it
mark.
for today's video. As
She
always,
doesn't
feel free to
even
share
have
your
a
thoughts about
check
today's
mark.
topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
She
and I'll
doesn't
see you
even
next time.
get paid
Far
to
from
post this? Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Holy shit, she's just doing it for the love of the game. That's insane. Ah, it's crazy, bro.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Oh my god. Thanks, Rev.
Fire, 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 fire.